Hi, and welcome to a One Life vlog, as I believe these things are called. I'm Graeme, and I'm going to be talking today about a subject fairly close to my heart, insomnia. Now, I suffered badly from insomnia for many years, so I know how distressing it can be. But I'm going to be talking about what it is we can do to tackle insomnia. And, well, spoiler alert, I'm going to be recommending hypnotherapy. You would expect nothing else. So what is insomnia? Well, the National Sleep Foundation, for there is such a body, defines it as difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, even when a person has a chance to do so. Now, that probably rings a bell with 99.9% of the population. We've all had bad nights. But there's a difference between that and what we call chronic insomnia. And chronic insomnia is defined as having 3 or more bad nights per week for at least 3 months. So some of you will be in that situation. But it's important to realise that you're definitely not alone. There was a recent study done in the States that showed that 33% of people that responded to the survey reported having poor night's sleep on most or every night for over the previous year, which is quite a frightening statistic. And there's been a lot of media attention on insomnia recently. There was a best-selling book by Matthew Walker that came out and was fairly apocalyptic, if you like, on some of the health impacts of insomnia. Now, I don't believe that helps an insomniac, because the thing that really lets insomnia take a hold is that fear of getting to sleep, that fear that if I don't get a good night's sleep, oh my God, what's going to happen? So we do perform better after a good night's sleep, but kind of all sorts of messages and worrying about health impacts not going to help you. Okay, so what causes insomnia? Well, the part of the brain that our ancestors had that kept them safe from saber-toothed cats or tigers or whatever it was is still in our heads today, and it's constantly looking out for threats, and it always errs on the side of caution, always does that. So it creates memory files of threats, and sometimes it will create a threat that isn't really a threat. Sleep can fall into that category. So it gets the idea that sleep is a threat to your well-being. And so at bedtime, your system reacts as if it's under threat, which is basically flight or fight mode, flood with adrenaline. You're not going to get a good night's sleep. And then you're in that vicious circle, where you go to bed worrying about things, worrying about sleeping, creating the adrenaline, making it impossible to sleep. Rinse and repeat. And believe me, you can repeat it for many years. So, what is it that we can do? Well, the idea is not to attack insomnia directly, because if you do that, you will lose. You can throw all sorts of rituals at it. You can have a fixed bedtime and a fixed waking up time. You can have a bath, milky drinks, blackout curtains, you name it, breathing exercises, aromatherapy, fancy lighting, things for your eyes, things for your ears. The more you throw at it, the more the brain gets the idea that yes, sleep is a big thing, it's a big issue that must be overcome, and that gets you into that flight or fight mode. So what we need to do instead is attack the cause and not the symptom. And the cause is your overall levels of stress. If those levels are fairly high, then that vigilant part of your brain that was keeping us safe from saber-toothed cats is always getting involved, and the more it gets involved, the more you're going to struggle. So you need to start reducing your stress levels, and that's where hypnotherapy can help. We help people deal with anxiety, reduce anxiety by getting them to focus on the positive things in their life, get their happy chemicals flowing. The more happy chemicals you're flowing, the less you're going to be flowing adrenaline, etc. And then you get, bit by bit, not overnight, but bit by bit, you get your life back, and then sleep naturally follows. So, I guess a sales pitch to finish. If you do feel that insomnia has become a real issue for you, why not get in touch with us at One Life? Myself and Gillian are here and we're ready to help. Thank you and good night.